Hello everyone, Myzzrym here with part 2 of the Big Pub Guide. Today I want to tackle the question of should I main a hero? I've seen a lot of people just wondering if maining a hero is viable in Dota 2. Some people actually come from League of Legends where apparently maining a hero is viable. This is something I do not feel like you should do in Dota 2, but I will still go ahead and explain the good part of maining a hero and the bad part of maining a hero. So first of all, let's start with the good part of maining a hero, because I personally disagree with that, but there's still possibly a lot of advantage. So first, by maining a hero, that means you're almost only playing him, and that means you will know the limits of your hero. That means you actually know almost perfectly what he can or cannot do. You will know the attack animation by heart. That means you will be more likely to get the last hit denies. You will know the range of your skills by heart because, well, after practicing so much with the hero, you will know whenever the skill actually misses or hit because of the exact range, and you will get this, instinct and feeling that it's gonna hit or not. You will be able to make very good decision because since you know the limits of your hero, you will know if you can actually tower dive that guy, kill him, and then get out, or if it's too dangerous to do that. And you will be also able to experiment a lot with the item builds, and you will have pretty much every situation in head with your hero. Like, if you main Queen of Pain, you will know how to lane a Queen of Pain against a TA. Then you will be playing a lot of Queen of Pain versus an Invoker, then a Queen of Pain versus an, all this thing. Since you're always Queen of Pain, your view is centered around this hero, and that means you know with that hero what is good against her, how you should play against, for example, a Silencer, how you should play against an Invoker, what item you should do, and all this you will actually learn better if you really only want to play that hero. You will get the most of that hero by playing her a lot, or him a lot. Now, the main problem of maining a hero is that Dota 2 is not only about making play perfect with that hero. What do I mean by that? Actually, perfecting the hero skill is something I feel is not luxury, but it's already in the very high level. There's a ton of things you need to know before that doesn't rely on the hero, or that relies very little on the hero. So, things such as map awareness, positioning, knowing when to farm, knowing when to kill, knowing when to... All the things, it's not because you're playing a single hero that it will improve. You can play all random all the time, and this you will still be able to focus on those small things like map awareness and positioning that are keys in Dota 2. You really have to understand that this is one of the most important aspects of this game. If you main a hero, the main problem I feel is that you will focus too much on your hero and not enough on the general game, and that's where I feel like it's problematic, because as I said, the hero skills, the ability you have to get very good with that single hero is good, but it's generally not as good as if you had a very good game sense. You see pro players when they playing pub, they very often they're random and they get whatever hero and they can still stomp everyone. Even though, for example, Faith, IG Faith is a support player, if he picks a carry, I'm pretty sure he will destroy anyone who is sitting in his way, because he has a very good game sense. He knows what the game is about. He can read the movements when the enemies do something, and he can read what his teams need, what his what he has to do. And all this doesn't come from the fact that he's only playing a hero. It comes from the fact that he's just very good and he knows the game a lot. Now, there's some player that are actually getting to that point and they only play a hero. One example would be, I know there's a very famous Next player. I'm not really sure what the name is. Another example would be Admiral Bulldog. This guy was a pop stomper. He was playing only Lone Druid for I don't know how many games, like thousands games, and he got picked up by No Tidehunter because he was just so good, and he after that he just started to widen his palette, and he got to play Bounty Hunter, he got to play Windrunner, other offlaner hero. So those are exceptions because those guys, I feel they already have a very good game sense, which is not given by just playing one hero again and again. So what do I mean by game sense? Because it's very general. You may say, okay, so that tells me that maining a hero may not be the perfect idea, but it doesn't really help me. And indeed, it's not really helping you because this subject is very, very broad. So in this video, I'm just going to talk about the fact of maining a hero. Then I will go over all the little things. Maining a hero, you will still be able to do that, let's say in very high level of play. When you actually get to there and you have very good game sense, you will be able to play a little more of a role instead of a hero. Because the problem of Dota, of course, is what if this hero is banned? What if this hero is already picked? What if this hero, what if the lane you want to be in already has a hero? For example, you want to play, let's say you want to main Spectre. It's a hard carry. And Spectre can't really do anything except being a hard carry. She cannot really gank much, she cannot support, she cannot do anything with the items, so Spectre is a hard carry. That's point. There's nothing else to add to that. So what if someone else picks PA, for example, or Medusa? Those guys also are very hard carry. PA can actually do some great damage with very few items, but Medusa is exactly in the same case as Spectre. You really need the items. So if someone picks Medusa, what are you going to do? You're going to say, okay, I don't care. I'm maining my hero. I picked Spectre, and hell with it. And then you're going to lose because you will have two carries competing for farm and not enough power to withstand the enemy lineup, because it will probably be 3 versus 5 for the 31st minute of the games where you two are actually farming. So that's a problem of maining a hero. You may be able to main heroes that are very versatile. For example, Windrunner, she can go off lane, she can go middle, she can be semi-carry-ish, and she can support if really it's necessary. So those kind of hero, if you main them, quote unquote, you can still do okay in pubs. But in my experience, I would never main a hero. I feel like it's way too restrictive, and you're kind of like a one-trick pony after that. And the worst part of maining a hero is when you pick another hero, your whole world will be shattered because you will not be used to the attack animation, you will not be used to the skill range, you will not be used to the skill damage, you will not have this instinct that you actually have when you play the other hero. So all of this is actually thrown out the window, and you will be kind of lost, and obviously your skill will be very hurt by that, so you will play very bad. And the other point of playing a lot of heroes is that when you play a hero, you kind of see the strength and the limits, right? As I said, when you're maining a hero, that's the first thing that actually comes to mind. So by playing a lot of heroes, you actually touch a lot, and although you are not perfect with one hero, you kind of feel what the hero is about. If you're really serious about learning Dota, you will be playing this and that and this and that, and then you will be, okay, so I know now that, Zeus is not that imba. I thought Zeus was imba because he was melting my face all the time. But now that I play him, I see that I'm actually feeding, and how comes I'm actually 0-10, whereas the enemy Zeus in the last game was 21-2, and everyone was calling him an OP hero. That's the thing that you can actually get by playing the hero you dislike to face. And every time you feel a hero is extremely strong and is raping your face in a game, in next game just try to pick that hero and see what it does. Why this guy actually made it work? Was it because the item build was different? Was it because the skill build was different? Was it because he was not team fighting but split pushing instead? Or was he playing as a support instead of carry role? All the thing. Try to see for yourself where the power lies. And when you try a lot of things, you will start to understand the general meaning, the general drafting, and everything like this. Um, all right, so I feel like this will be enough for today as maining a hero. So to sum it up very quickly, you all understood maining a hero in Dota 2, better not do that. Except if you're already very good and you just want to shine with one hero. Better if you really want that to main a role. So solo mid, offlane hero, support or hard carry. But even maining a role, I feel, is a bit too restrictive. This is pub game we're talking about. So many people will just pick whatever they want, and you will be having 4 carry lineups, 2 people fighting for the middle lane. All the thing because it's pub. It's a big pub guide. We're playing pub here. So in my opinion, try to be elastic in your choice. Be able to play a lot of different roles and different heroes, and that will actually benefit you and your team. And your win rate will actually go up, I feel, if you know how to play different roles and you just fit what the team really needs. Alright, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next part. I think I'm gonna go over in the next part about picking heroes for pubs, because there's a lot of heroes that are dangerous to pick in pubs. All heroes are viable in pubs, but there's some heroes that are just more dangerous to rely on than others. Alright, thank you. So see ya.